Bacon, who's on for the long lunch. The long lunch.
Alright, so you may continue.
So, Kevin, I have a proposition for seeing about, helping you out in general. As long as you enjoy, general things. From my understanding, you're a bit of a fighter. You enjoy fighting things and violence and all that, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
So, as a vampire, you now have a chance at basically living forever if things go right. You won't die from old age or generally disease or anything like that. You'll get to continue fighting. But if you help us out, and give some pieces of yourself over to Riadal here, he can awaken within you much more power than you've probably ever thought you had, in various ways.
Interesting. Interesting. You have my curiosity. Keep going.
Not only that, we can see about, training you in various vampiric powers, which should help you out as you go on throughout your eternal night.
Yeah, the bossman over there, looking at Riadal, says something about I drink other vampires' blood, I gain stuff.
Yes. If you manage to completely take another vampire's essence, basically, you will be able to absorb them. And to a degree, their experiences and power.
Let me take a wild guess. That has side effects.
Well, that was a good guess. It does. Also the truth.
Uh-huh.
But it does have side effects.
Would
Of
you
various kinds.
would you mind, like, telling me approximately what I should, I don't know, as side effects that might happen?
It widely varies. I've only experienced it myself by eating the guy that tried to turn me into a deer of some kind. But for me, it wasn't too big of a deal. But he was he was talking around inside my head for just a little while.
Yeah, I'm gonna need everyone to roll courage at 6 except for Steel, who's gonna need to roll at 7. And you just need one success because this is a very short thing. So if you don't immediately roll check, you're good.
Heck. Doubt it's from Riadal.
Oh, it's
You
from
should already
fucking
know about this.
Riadal.
Really?
Yeah, Chris, roll for bacon.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, Riadal just lifts a finger and says, also another side effect is suddenly bursting into flames if you eat the wrong person. And the table under Steel just immediately bursts into white fire and burns to ash.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm stepping away from that.
And I fall right on the ground on my ass as I was sitting on it.
Yes.
And tied up, yes.
Yes.
That's one of them. Yeah, you'll have to deal
uh,
with the repercussions of, if they had any allies or anything.
Riadal gives you a look of, are you fucking retarded? Telling him this shit.
Riadal might think it's retarded, but I am singing into this guy's soul right now, and I am aware of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he does not approve.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, he can try and, get to me at some point, but I have a feeling he's not going to be going for Marcus. For various reasons.
Mm-hmm.
to be fair, like, out of character, out of all the people here, Marcus seems the most logical to talk to.
I mean, a big part of Marcus's stuff is bringing out truth so that he can take advantage of it. So he's not going to straight up lie to you if he doesn't need to.
So,
And giving you this kind of thing is more of a benefit than a detriment as far as he's concerned right now. Because to him, you're just a warrior. You're going to be sent onto the front lines to try and kill the big-ass stupid spirit over there. Demon.
uh-huh.
Oh, I was getting too used to talking to werewolves at this point. Whatever.
Yeah.
What happens afterwards, we'll work out then. Right now we need you on our side, and not about to stab anyone in the back on our side.
Uh-huh. So, I give a piece of me to Riadal. I get stronger. As long as
Better. Yes, if you give over a piece of yourself, that you quite bluntly don't even use for anything, it'll help Riadal, but it may also help you in being, better, faster, stronger. Whatever
Okay.
you end up working out with them.
Sounds very interesting. Yes, I like this. So,
Give
I
me
assume
a intelligence roll steal at 7. Just straight up intelligence.
Do you wish to spend willpower?
You know, you saw Exorcist like 5 years ago. You're starting to get a feeling that you know what Riadal might be, given everything.
I'm not particularly hiding it.
so. He's not one of the kind we are, right?
No, he's not a vampire. The werewolves refer to his kind as a type of spirit. He's a demon by his own tongue.
Uh-huh. I assume the spirit we will be going up against this way, way worse.
It's what sent a meteor down a little while ago.
Yeah,
Kind of
it's fucking
causing
worse.
problems.
It's fucking worse.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's kind of causing problems for everyone.
You know, Riadal has taken out a lighter, and the flame from it has turned into just 2 figures dancing at this point. Just
Well,
casually
you really
looking at
shouldn't
it.
have. By the way, with how much results Marcus has brought in throughout all of this, Riadal should really stop doubting him at this point.
You're assuming he's
Just
gonna
to
let
point
you
it out.
just dominate the relationship.
Well, no, not completely. But he should at least trust him to know what he's doing. Is my point.
I mean, that's why he hasn't taken over entirely yet, because from his point of view, you're taking the entirely wrong approach.
Good
He
point.
is trusting
Yeah,
you.
Good point. Okay. That's
You're
all
all
right. I'll
cannon
continue
fodder
having my
to
awesome-
him. You are cannon fodder to him. What are you talking about, Demi? You poor fool.
Well,
How
I
are
take
you
care
not
of my
cannon
cannon
fodder?
fodder. I take care of my cannon fodder.
That is true.
I'm not denying it, but I take care of them.
He has fought. He realized that. Would he realize at this point that he's cannon fodder?
Well,
I mean, he
As I
essentially
said-
said so.
Yeah,
I
like
said you have a chance at eternity, and we can give you various powers and stuff. So I'm not really stating you're cannon fodder, but I am stating that we do need you, at least temporarily, to be cannon fodder. Are you
yeah,
smart enough to get that?
he has fought for people and shit. He
Pearly, meanwhile, just at this point has made her way to the door and just heads out somewhere with a blank look on her face.
So she's having fun. So, how do you generally feel about this proposed relationship here?
as long as I don't go up in flames,
You won't go
literally
up and
speaking.
you will not. You should not end up going into flames if things go right.
Uh-huh. Then I'm fully willing to get stronger and trade the part of me that I do not use.
You know, the
All right.
flame from Riadal's lighter, there's just this tail that curves upwards into a dragon that's doing a hover and breathing tiny tongues of fire out of its mouth.
Kevin
So,
just looks at that and is like, ooh, shiny.
so
No.
may I make a roll on just how convincing I've managed to be on, making this guy on our side?
I don't think you need to roll, but
I might not need to, but it generally helps make a point in some ways.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine.
Make 2 rolls. Make a charisma expression and perception empathy.
Okay.
5
Which one do you want
successes.
first?
First one.
Which one do you want first?
Charisma 1.
Charisma expression.
Yeah, roll the perception empathy to me secretly, and Steel can tell me what he actually thinks, and I'll let you know how much of that you pick up.
Okay. Let's see.
The mask applies to the first one.
7, difficulty 5. I am a smooth talker. This definitely sounds like it applies. See how it goes.
Yeah.
And 5 successes.
Fucking cunt, Demi. Just... fuck you.
And here's this.
What's Demi doing now?
Predicting.
Predicted.
Do you
So I
have-
have insightful, by the way. So
Okay, Steel, how do you feel about this situation? How does Kevin feel?
This guy is not trying to actively kill him or damage him. He's proposing him with an offer, and he actually took the time to explain some shit to him. He's willing to trust this guy.
How far? And under what circumstances? Like, what would be a deal breaker for you?
If he feels that he's like going to die in the next second, he will run from the fight if need be. Doesn't want to die.
Other than that, you're gonna do as you're told and follow his lead?
Marcus's and Riadal.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
But
you get
due
all
to-
of that. And, well, you know how Steel can be, so you can infer out of character what his character might end up acting like, and you pick up those subtle hints as well. It's
all right.
It's 8, Demi. It's fucking 8.
Also, he probably like he trusts Marcus, and that's why he's willing. And he mostly like fears Riadal due to all the fire he has been throwing at him.
You know, he just spent 2 faith points on holocausting that desk. You better fucking fear him.
Fucking 2 fate points? Wow. Burning all the shit.
All
I
right.
mean, he's going to gain 1 extra each day or some shit.
Oh no, he's getting a
So-
lot each day. He has proper pacts, not a cult.
Before I go and try and find out where that Malkavian is going, one more thing to go over. The enemy demon and such does have abilities that lets him try and sway loyalties immediately. To try and counteract this, I'm going to see about putting what is known as a blood bond on you. Once this is all over, we'll see about getting rid of it. But in the meantime, it'll basically make it much harder for anyone to try and make you go try and kill us.
Okay, one last question. Would this blood, without, eating you, give me power? Or allow me to gain power?
It would allow you to learn some of the abilities I personally have, if you wish
Rest.
to learn them.
Resting?
But it would take time and training to really go.
Well, if we survive this, then I guess we will have time then, right?
We should, if that's what you wished.
Might as well. I'm already too steep down the fucking hole at this point.
Alright. This'll take a couple nights to go over. But in the meantime, here's a point of blood.
Yeah, and he
Rather,
immediately-
he, takes a finger and,
Kevin, how low
That's
are
not
you on
Chris.
blood currently? You're at
I am
5.
at 5.
Then you're not
You should
hungry.
be
You
pretty
can
good.
take a point safely.
Good thing I gave him blood.
Well, there was another reason I was fairly confident in doing that. He already mentioned he had no conscience, which generally means they have decent courage and self-control. I have a feeling Marcus already knows that.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so it's a single point, right?
Yep, just a single point.
He's going to use that and one more to heal up to Bruce.
Yep.
Okay.
You hear
I'm going to go see
outside.
What's going
you-
on with the Malkavian?
In the hallway, you actually hear a voice. Hello? Is anyone here? It is not Beverly. Hello?
So, obfuscate and go towards the voice.
I heard voices. Where the
Do I
fuck?
see anybody?
You will in a second. God damn it, I need to... There we go. There she is. You see someone Satan would recognize, at least the body of.
Oh.
What's your current obfuscate rating?
It's just 2.
Then
Never
you
bothered with
need to
anything
roll at 7 and she can roll at 6 to see through.
Sorry. It's alright. I didn't really care about this part anyway. It's not his main focus. This is just so he can get around mortals mostly.
Yeah. Oh. Who are you?
Oh. Name's Marcus. Who are you? Appear to be a vampire, at least.
Yeah, yeah, that's a long story. What's your clan?
Clan the Sombra. Basically true.
You know,
It is true.
you know, at that, he just stiffens. He's found Sabbat, but he let himself be eaten by a thin blood, so that means he's an easy meal for any La Sombra that's at all traditional.
Which is fine. That's good.
Yeah, that's like... you know?
uh,
So, you're Sabbat then?
Yes, well, kind of. Sabbat's kind of destroyed. Almost might as well be Independence at this point, for all it's worth. There's no real structure left, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, God's fucking damn it. God's fucking damn it.
Kind of been abandoned in the city, trying to deal with a demon infestation over in the mines.
There's a demon in the fucking mines?
Yeah, it sent a meteor down on the Sabbat headquarters.
Wait. Sally's warehouse was the headquarters?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Sally ended up in charge. Oh my.
Well, there was some inquisitors around asking questions.
Oh,
about it,
Jesus.
and they decided that was where everything would be going down. Yeah, they're dead. Sally's dead. Basically, almost everyone's dead.
The werewolves? The demon?
Yeah, there's werewolves. They're over in the forest.
Yeah, like... I kind of came here...
It's kind of fucked up here, ain't it?
Yeah, the rest of you hear voices out in the hall as they're talking. They're not really keeping them down. Yeah, like... I was gonna leave after I came here and I saw the meteor go down, but there's howls in the woods every night. It's not a good climate.
Nope. Not especially. In fact, it got so desperate that went and had a meeting with them to see about trying to take down the demon that killed everybody. It actually went all right.
Wait, you made a deal with the dogs?
For at least a temporary truce. Actually, yeah.
Well, at least the Camarilla aren't attacking.
They're in town somewhere, but...
Oh, mother of fucking God!
So yeah, what's your general plan for what's going down?
You know he's
Whoever you
cursing
are.
in Spanish now. It is most unladylike.
Marcus does not pretend to know what he's saying.
Are there any more Sabbat here?
Shit. Is there anything?
Well, as far as you know, the other pack is still alive. You don't know they've been gutted yet.
I think there's another pack in town somewhere. Other than that,
What
Just-
about the cunts at the mines? The shady ones?
those ones, they're demon. Yeah, they're demon infested.
God damn it, I really don't want to call Oriane. She's gonna rub it in forever. God fucking damn it.
So sense the sin on whoever the fuck this is.
Okay, you may roll.
Pretend I do not know who the fuck this is, but
Yeah.
Memories, man.
You know,
can I just say
you know, you can feel it. Here's a person who at one point enjoyed his privacy. He was experienced and powerful enough that people left him alone. And then someone stuffed him in a barrel, then they dragged him out and a thin blood fucking ate him. That is his deepest, darkest secret. He doesn't know how to fix it. He came to this town to essentially remember, in a daze, because he didn't fully remember who he was until he arrived back here and looked at some of the places. And now he's like, well, fuck!
he's so fucked. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, he really is.
Well, sorry, I'm not. It's all right, Demi. You don't need to know. Uh, uh,
This is Carlo, Demi.
Oh, it is good. I was right.
that's right. It's Carlo, and he's in Satan's childer's body.
Yeah,
Oh.
he came back.
Who was a thin blood.
There was like a 6-gen difference there. It was, yeah, nope. Just all of the nope. She had 4 willpower, like, no. That was eventually gonna happen. There's no fucking way.
So, yeah, I'm not sure what I can do to.
Do you
please
have
help
anyone else here with you?
I'm making a couple of my own childer and stuff, shovel heads to try and see about doing something about the situation. They're former hunters though, so I'm in the process of just getting them used to things. Still not sure how much to trust you either.
Well, we should probably stick together. For the stayings alive.
Well, this is the first time I've heard of you ever since I came into town. I'm not really sure if you're not part of the demon stuff or not.
Let's take a look at... I need to make sure that I actually have Carlos' stats ported over right. Oh yeah, his perception is through the roof. Let's
Yep.
try
Do
and
remember
read
that,
your aura.
He's not an elder or anything either anymore, though. And he's probably still in the process of getting stuff back.
Well, with Gehenna rippling back in time, that's happening a lot faster than it normally would, so he's had enough time. We allowed Demi to power up pretty quickly as well.
It's true.
Yeah, well, you have committed diablerie, but not recently, have you?
Not recently.
Well,
Heck, not a long time.
your aura seems clear.
I don't really have aspects. I can't really check you myself. Good to know, though.
Well, actually, let's see how much blood he has. Oh yeah, he would have enough to demonstrate. I understand you not wanting to trust me, but I'm very good at breaking things, and by things I mean people if I need to. And sounds like you could use anyone that's, well, not fresh as fuck, essentially.
That is a very good point, actually. So you're really good at, like, destroying people and things?
He walks over to a load-bearing wall and just smashes his fist into it, crumpling concrete with 5 potents.
That is actually really cool. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm still trying to train those other ones, but I suppose in the meantime we'll try and get you a haven or somewhere nearby that's, a good place to try and hang out and come to each other's defense.
Yeah, can I meet the others?
Yeah, once I'm finished with them, I'll bring them over. See about introducing you.
Yeah, you sound oddly reluctant about that.
I will roll if I need to try and get this fucker going.
Yeah, I
Follow
think
my
you're gonna
lead.
need to.
Good
I mean-
luck.
Well, if it's all right, I'll also add. Yeah, I was just teaching them about things like diablerie and such. Uh, Not sure how well they're going to take it yet. Fucking play on those fears! Play on those fears!
You know, this
Alright.
is the first. If anything, that just makes him. Yeah, he's already paranoid because of that. He's not gonna let his guard down. And he
Yeah.
probably
You
would
want me to
like.
make a roll?
Yeah, just. What do you think is appropriate? Well, manipulation, subterfuge, or charisma expression, whichever is higher, because you're both trying to spin the fears and.
Manipulation, subterfuge. I am well reasoned. This is a very good reason.
Okay. Mask would apply.
Alright, what's the base difficulty? Because I know for a fact this fucker's very fearful of this.
I would still say that's a 6, honestly, because
Damn it.
yeah, like this doesn't do anything to distract him. It makes him all the more focused on, well, you and your little pet.
Oh, that's fine. The point of this is to try and get him to go away from the pets. And
The
Riadol
problem-
in particular.
The problem with that is that he would really like to know the faces of the people that might be new enough as vampires to use Blush of Life and walk up to him pretending to be mortal and try and eat him.
Well, that's a good point, yeah.
Because, yeah, they could just walk up to him in a crowd and like, hello!
Spending willpower point.
I believe. 6 successes.
Five successes.
Close.
Mother of God, that is just enough. Your lucky NPCs don't use specialties.
Yay!
Like,
I know when to spend my willpower.
yeah, he knows that, well, that essentially you're not necessarily being completely honest. It's like at that level where he can tell that he can't really tell what you actually mean, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Which is fine. I'm against an elder. I'm fine with this.
you know what? Sure. A little give, a little take. How about I wait in that classroom over there and you bring them in when you're done over there? How about that?
For temporary, you really want to see him that much?
Well, I should know which vampires not to kill over here, shouldn't I? Since pretty much everyone else will be enemies.
Okay. Not doing that then.
Yeah, he goes out of sight in a classroom where, you can conveniently tell someone else to, go down the hall and vanish, but he's nearby, and apparently he has auspex. You don't know how much.
So yeah, as I start walking over this way, I take out my phone, type down a message real quick. Riadol, I need you to get going. There's an elder Sabbat in the school right now. I hold it up so that it's very obvious and in the seeable. Walk through the classroom, walk up to Riadol and show it to him.
Okay. This will be a contested dex stealth versus perception alertness. Since he's in a classroom and Riadol's going in the other direction, the base difficulty for Carlos is gonna be 9. And Riadol would rather avoid complications, so he'll even spend willpower on this.
I was also going to see about distracting them by sending Connor over.
Oh, in that case, yeah, he probably won't notice if there's other footsteps around. Then you're good.
You think I don't know how Auspex works? You're wrong.
Oh no, that's fine.
Yay! I'm doing my job again, pretending there's no demon infestation in my party.
Everyone just shuffles in awkwardly. Carlos says demons, they all look at the ground.
All right. So right after showing the message, I go over here and go, all right, so it appears there is another Sabbat that ended up trapped in town. They haven't tried to kill me, and they don't seem to be trying to do anything particularly, evilish. Just don't talk to them. They just really want to see your faces. Uh, I suppose it's time for me to, untie you as well, Kevin.
So, the loyal foot soldier that followed your command.
Yeah, just try and not say anything in particular.
Yeah.
I don't even remember Demi's character's name. Who the fuck
Danny.
are you again? Danny? That's it?
Yeah. We can't just get another table back. Oh.
We're pretending we're moving over there.
Yeah. I assume Ryadal has given me my sword and everything that he took.
I think we'll just leave it in that classroom for now.
Yeah, leave the weapons
I
behind.
mean, he has other shit on him. You need to tell him to disarm himself.
We're not telling you to disarm yourself. We're just not bothering to waste time.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Come in here. All right. Here they are. One of them is, was also Sabbat. The other two are childer. One of which is mine.
He just waits.
You guys can come in.
Okay. Comes in. Would you people have untied him is my question.
I did. I mentioned
Yes.
it. I do.
Oh. Okay. Then he just...
Okay, so on the table is sitting this goth-looking, teenager who's, well, apparently she's an elder, but she looks essentially like a fucking millennial.
I didn't mention to anybody else that there was an elder here.
Yeah.
Because my character doesn't necessarily know it's an elder or anything else.
Wow.
Hint.
Well, that's true, but you were holding the thing up as you walked in,
I held
so...
it up to Riadal.
Okay,
I held
sure.
it up towards Riadal. Unless they have Auspex, I would say they probably didn't read it.
Sure, whatever.
I mean, suddenly revealing the Elder's secret that they're an Elder? Oh, well, yeah, that would go over great.
Wait, how did you know, Marcus?
You broke a stone block in front of me?
Nope, that definitely wouldn't count. There's actually a lot of vampires that like doing that shit. So yeah, here they are. I've told them to basically be quiet, but hey.
So, which
So,
of you
did you want to
have
try
been...
and find some kind of haven or something?
So, which of you have been through the creation rites?
Me, him. That's it, I think.
Well,
We don't exactly have a priest here. As I said, almost as much independent as we are Sabbat.
yes. Yeah, the other actual Sabbat, I'd like to hear his If he has anything to add on what is going on here, like your children, you can of course, well, do what you wish with them. I'm not gonna infringe on your authority.
Alright. Well, I'm not even positive where exactly they're holding up, so it's gonna be a bit of a search to try and find them. No, they're around somewhere.
I mean the Sabbat in your party. You don't mind if I talk
Oh.
to him, do you?
Him? Not sure if he knows anything.
You do have a tongue, don't you?
I do. The name's Danny. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Name's Katrina. There's a noticeable tension in the voice as he says that.
Oh, I don't have empathy. I cannot roll on that.
Yes, you can steal, and no, you can't. Yes, because you don't need empathy. No, because I haven't called for a roll.
Yeah.
And if I say it's obvious, that means you noticed at least that much of it. It's out in the open, not hidden. So, Danny, what has been going on in this city?
Well, to be honest, everything's a little bit fucked. You probably noticed it as well.
A little bit, yes.
I could give you what we're being fucked by, but that's it.
Yeah, why don't you give me a rundown? I want to make sure I haven't missed anything.
Big furry dogs, werewolves, basically, demons, other vampires, more hunters, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, make a perception empathy roll, Epic, actually.
Okay. I'm good at that.
Yay!
Let me double check. Was my empathy 3 or 4? Oh, it was 4. It is 4. Insightful. 7 successes.
Yeah, you can see that he knows what kind of a situation this is. He's essentially ready to do the exact same thing you're prepared to do if if you make any move towards attacking him.
Which is good. We're on the same foot then. Actually, this is fairly revealing that we're in pretty much the same mindset. That's pretty good.
Hey, you learn something every day.
Now, let me just evaluate how much I trust Danny.
Yeah.
Do I trust Danny or Demi, both of them, to not reveal something incriminating? Nope, I don't. Okay, tentacles.
Okay, you're going for it?
I'm going for it before they are ready to try and do something. Basically.
Well, he's
I mean,
ready
I'm
for it the
presuming-
moment he starts talking.
No, I'm presuming he's ready for it if something happens. Or is he trying to pay particular attention to me?
Well, he noticed that you stepped up there, and essentially he's ready to respond in case you move to attack him.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to be here
Yeah,
to attack him
he's-
anyway.
He's not
go to
responding
the side of the
to
room.
Danny saying, anything incriminating. He's reacting to you making a move to attack him.
Alright. So he's ready to react to me attacking, not to what Danny is saying.
Yes, like if Danny says too much, he won't immediately go into combat. But if any of you move to attack him, he's gonna respond in kind.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Yes. He's not gonna be immediately going to kill them. Like, you know, at this point, he's 50-50. If he realized that a deal with a demon is on the table, even without convincing, it wouldn't necessarily take a lot.
Okay.
The worst problem is, since Marcus didn't tell us much, like, the best thing like I could probably imagine with my glorious amount of perception, empathy, and intelligence, this might just be a new recruitee.
And you
we got
are
one tonight.
overconfident.
And yeah,
Because here's the thing, like, we just got somebody new, talking to Marcus, being all, you know, chill, I guess. We just got a new recruitee already tonight.
With how this is set up right now, if you do end up blowing it, I'll be fairly alright with it.
Oh.
Yeah, at that point,
Yeah.
they... Essentially, the way this would work out is they would both roll initiative, and they would have a surprise round where they acted, and then on the next round, the rest of you would join in the fight.
no, like he doesn't know he's done it for being, logical, since he tried to break his knees, and he's ready to punch him if he tries to do something unsoldier-like, as per Marcus said.
No, don't worry. If out of character I'm speaking, if you think I'm gonna go against something that Marcus does, no. It just Marcus didn't tell me enough about this whole situation.
Sidetracking.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
okay.
Don't worry. We know. I know what I set up. I know why I set it up, and I know how it ended up
Yeah.
this way.
If
It's all good.
anyone else wants to roll perception empathy on this, well, cute teenager, you can. If you get enough successes, it might even pierce the subterfuge there.
So,
I will.
at what difficulty?
At
Since I don't
6
have it.
still. At 6, it's a fucking talent. It's built in even if you don't have dots in it. Yeah, you know.
Good.
Yeah, Bacon doesn't see through it. Danny?
I have one dot. I'm not even gonna risk the biscuit.
Okay, Steel, you can see this teenager is ready to essentially respond with deadly force if anyone tries to attack her.
Okay. He would not be doing anything towards her, but he's ready to punch Danny if he steps out of line in a comical way. He's preparing.
Okay, so you'll punch Danny if Danny steps out of line as you see it. Okay, excellent. Danny.
Yes.
Well, why don't you
He's
give me a
prepared.
rundown of what has been going on here? Demons, you say? Sounds bad.
Yeah. Yeah, we even got the Inquisition coming here, but they kind of all got blown up by a meteor.
Yeah, I saw that. That was fucking gnarly.
It took out the windows of my car, man.
So a demon is lobbing meteors at everything?
Well, so far it's been one.
One demon? Well, that's good. She's eyeing you carefully.
I think he meant one meteor.
I know.
It doesn't
She-
matter how she took it. That's how she took
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, she's fishing, rather.
Guys, guys,
Yeah,
help.
I mean,
Just let her
What-
fish, dude. Go ahead. I
think
know
that
what to
would
expect.
be her.
Just go ahead.
Just,
Do your thing.
Demi, just do a jackal or tell her everything. How bad could
No,
it be?
No. Let
It
Danny
wouldn't
do
be
it.
the first time.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first.
Please. I'm not gonna try and fuck the party. I'll try my hardest, guys.
Do what you're
Don't worry.
supposed
Good
to.
luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Have fun. I see two ways this could go. Both of them I approve of.
I mean, there's enough there to get 2 dots of disciplines, right? And there's a lot of potence in there.
As I said, I see this going two ways. I approve of both.
I approve only one, if it's a good one.
Just
They are
talk.
both good ones.
Just talk. Let's see.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Do what you feel is good, dude. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. I'll handle it.
Well, Chris, are you gonna ask me another question or what?
Well, she said just one to your talk about a demon and meteors. Or just one demon,
Yeah, he
that's
said
good.
yes.
That was her lie.
Yeah, because yes, in case if you're asking in character, yeah, there was probably only just one demon lodging that meteor.
So just a yes.
So yeah, yes.
I see. Well, that's reassuring. What are you planning to do about it, what with us being trapped in this town?
Well, we're getting forces up. I like with body language, like just show to these two guys, like these are two new recruities. We're gonna be using them, trying to do things against.
Against
And
demons.
we don't have the best chances, but like we've also got the werewolves on our side. Well, somewhat, yeah.
Wait. Okay. How the fuck did you manage that?
Well, Marcus, yeah, you can talk really well. He was able to persuade them really fucking well.
Oh yes, the claw marks across your chest tell quite the story about persuasion.
Well,
He
there
killed
were some.
he killed a werewolf before. They ended some kind of challenge with him. He then went and killed
Yeah, there
another
were some
werewolf.
old grudges.
Kind of. Knocked it out. It was great.
Well, snap.
I like how this old vampire is using.
You know, he still has remnants of Katrina's memories and thoughts and speech patterns bouncing through his brain. It's...
I just love this. I love this. I love this kind of shit.
Well, damn. That's impressive.
Thanks.
What about the Camarilla fucks?
Out of character, I don't remember Danny. Has Danny ever encountered? No, I don't think I ever.
No
encountered
one
them
here has
before.
encountered a single Camarilla fuck yet.
But we know that they are in the city.
The werewolves told us, yes.
We don't. Well, we haven't heard much of them, so to say. But supposedly they're in the city.
Mm-hmm.
We even know where they are. They mentioned it. Yeah, they're hiding out over at the mansion apparently right now.
You know, every owner of that mansion has been a cunt as far back as I can remember.
There's no lie there. There's
Yeah?
no lie.
Okay, You know, actually, Danny, please make sure that you keep your thing in mind and, well, give me a manipulation subterfuge roll with appropriate debuffs for wounds, that is.
Can I spend willpower to ignore wound penalties?
Sure.
Oh shit! Do I do it for full extra successes, or do I do 2 dice or 1 guaranteed? Let's go for the wound penalties. Pray to God. Okay then.
Yay.
Difficulty 6, right? It's contested.
Yes.
Fuck. Conjure effects for manipulation and subterfuges. Wait, where the fuck do I have 2 conjures effects? God damn it!
You did it wrong.
I did a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think Conjurer of
For now, it
Facts
doesn't
would
count.
apply here.
But
Nope.
is he lying?
You got 2 successes. Not really lying, but
Like
he
I
has
said,
been
I don't think it would apply here. Because he's more
Yeah.
of hiding subtle clues. And he
Yep.
spent willpower to ignore wound penalties, not for an auto success, so it's 1.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Alright.
She just
But
turns to
according to my
you
plan.
and just okay. Okay. Well, I get it. You're doing what you need to survive. Why don't you actually tell me what that is? It's not like I'm gonna be pointing the finger at you anytime soon. She's looking at Marcus now. Why don't we just have an honest
Marcus.
talk?
Well, if you put all your cards on the table, maybe we'll put some of ours on the table.
Whatever do you mean?
Why, you know, who you are, what you're doing here, how you know Orianne so well that apparently you can call her.
Yeah, that sounds like intelligence occult roll on his part. At 5 occult, how hard should it be to know about Bali powers like a 7?
I'd say a 7, especially for the first one. Still rare, but hey.
Oh, I thought you were a fucking La Sombra, dude. Oh, that is just... Oh.
What? One moment. That he might know about it, but what did I give about knowing about that kind of thing? I've only referenced things he's done in conversation so far.
He hasn't actually mentioned any of this stuff, calling Orianne or even knowing of her.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah, he mentioned
called her
Orianne.
out
That's
on it.
actually true.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was... Oh, well, whatever. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go on.
Do you know
Yeah.
Orianne, though?
Yes. I have talked to people that know Orianne. I
Okay.
don't directly know her, but
Okay, fine. Fine.
which is partly why I'm able to sell this.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, snap. Well, we clearly suspect things about each other, which would get either of us
Oh.
in a lot of trouble. So I think that's a good
Yes.
basis for trust, mutually assured destruction.
I actually completely agree with this. I feel like we're on the same foot in that way.
Why don't you send the children out and we can talk for real? You can keep Danny here. I'm sure that's enough to keep us on a more or less even footing in case it comes to that.
Only that should keep us on pretty even. Footing. Yeah. Mostly. I think it favors you. But trust has to start somewhere, I suppose.
Well, they're still gonna be nearby, so
Alright. You guys want to wait outside, and if you start hearing a big fight going on, rush in and try and, kill the little goth teenager?
yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Before
Alright.
leaving, looking at her, how much corruption she has.
you know, not as much as Marcus. And
How many people can match that?
And actually, no, she's a fucking La Sombra, so yeah, it's less than Marcus, but there's quite a bit. Humanity's long since left behind, there's shadows swirling around her. She's not a nice person.
He's going to stay just right outside of the door, ready to shoot, kick in and shoot her at any second.
Yeah. Kevin just goes to retrieve his sword and get back into this pot.
Riedal carried it off, Steel. I've told you numerous times, it's not there anymore.
That bitch!
Don't worry about it. Whatever. We might get it later. We have other
You
Uh,
might
things
get
for
a
you.
better one later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
sure.
no.
All
fuck
right.
no.
So, you seem to be on at least favorable terms with a Sabbat elder.
I mean, that's an exaggeration. Oriane has people that currently amuse her, and people that don't. She doesn't really have favorable terms as such.
I don't know her personally, so I can only really base that off of what I've heard, and that sounds about right. But why would she be willing to help you in this fuckfest of a city? As I've said, the Sabbat aren't really a thing here anymore, per se, in a lot of ways.
Well, thing is, I was kind of betrayed. This isn't exactly my original body.
Ah, so somebody, wait, she overpowered you?
No, there was like half a dozen of them. I don't know how I ended up in this one of all things. I mean, I barely even remember her. Never mind, it's your turn to share something personal, please. Go ahead.
Oh, my turn to share personal things. Well, trying to kill the big bad demon over in the mines, trying to form a bit of an army.
No, that's obvious, that's not personal.
Not. I'm making it obvious that he's starting with obvious things to lead to the non-obvious sequitur.
Mm-hmm. You know, he doesn't seem exactly non-agitated due to touching upon subjects he really doesn't like talking about.
Yep. And you know, trying to help the werewolves get rid of that spirit, trying to help my own side's little demon trying to go against that big demon, things like that.
You have a demon.
Riadal. Quite naive in many ways, and hilarious.
You know, that is an invocation of name, you bitch.
No,
There-
did you say his true name was something else? He has a human name.
Yes,
doesn't
but that just means that he rolls his faith at 7 instead of 6 to hear you mention his celestial.
I didn't. I thought his human name didn't do anything.
It's
I
not
get that
his
wrong?
human name. Riadal is his celestial.
Oh, what's his human name? That's what I would refer to him by.
I don't think he would
Never
even have
mentioned it.
shared that with you. It's something stupid like John Smith probably. He gets an embarrassed look every time you ask him and tells you to fuck
Okay,
off.
I'll just refer to him as our demon is actually pretty naive. Instead of his name then.
Okay.
Pretty hilarious. I thought I keep thinking that I must know his human name.
Yeah,
I just
no.
presume it's Riadal. Okay.
So you have a naive demon. You know,
It's pretty hilarious.
it's. I remember. And this was a couple of centuries back, just people relentlessly drilling into my head that a naive demon is one that just is trying to fuck you in a less obvious way. It keeps ringing through my head. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Well, it sounded better than that one time a demon tried to possess me. Talking about how it trying to destroy the world, how we'd be so good together. Yeah. Kinda threw that one out.
Right. Well, shit, son.
Or, my sire, who took me, who, as an atheist, didn't really believe in much supernatural shit, proclaiming I would be some kind of warrior against all those demon masters he had, who then tried to possess me. I don't have a very good history with them in some way, but I like the one I'm with.
You know, it's like I get this feeling that it might be one of those cases of they all say they're different for some reason. Are you sure this is a good idea?
I am actually pretty sure this is generally a pretty decent idea. I mean, uh, I think I know my clan's name, right? My bloodline.
Sure, you have enough occult to know.
Yep. But I couldn't really join the Sabbat saying I'm part of the Angelus Satir.
You know, there's just this little hiss of air that escapes. Then teeth just clack shut.
Yeah. Also, I already found out you were an elder when we first started talking. Good luck with that.
Of course you fucking did. You know,
So,
It's
now
a
that we have
s-
more cards on the table, what do you want to do?
well, mostly I'm contemplating diablerizing a certain Malkavian that birthed this fucking bitch.
That okay? Nothing to do with me, as far as I know.
It really doesn't, and well, to do that I have to get out of this town. And it would make this a lot less embarrassing if I could go to the Sabbat and go like, I took this town fucking back, even though I'm now in this bitch's body. Be amazed. And then I wouldn't have to mention that I ever saw you or any of your friends. It's this horrible amnesia I seem to have picked up. I can't really help it.
Well, I'm fine with that. Wasn't planning to stay around in this bloody town afterwards anyway.
Okay, then I think we understand each other perfectly.
Need to try and get rid of that massive demon, though, and not leaving gathered stolt around it. But
Well, yes, we need to get rid of
encouraging them to
that
be native
and the werewolves, yes.
all right, I'm pretty sure they'll fairly annihilate themselves. Together. Fairly sure.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I suppose you
strange. There's these roaming bands of these Native American cunts, and when you run into one randomly, you can just stare through it, right? But when you go looking for one, they're nowhere to be found. Do you know
Yeah,
anything about
those
that?
fucks. That's its cult.
Yeah, I
Those are
thought
the
it
ones
would
that
be
worship
something
the
like
stupid
that.
thing.
But yeah, like I said,
Yep.
it's really strange if when you're actually trying to go after them deliberately, it's like they know. It's like they fucking know.
Yeah, and it seems that they're not really Native American, from what I can tell. It seems to be just infecting the townspeople and making up old tribal ways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it makes them pretty obvious.
You know, for future reference, if there's a bunch of werewolves guarding a town, along the lines of, we're guarding this place against the horrible evil that sleeps underneath, don't go fucking killing the werewolves.
Uh, wasn't part of that personally, so hey.
Yeah, like, I saw the vase going into this place. It's in hindsight. In hindsight, Andre might have fucked up a bit. But it seemed like such a good staging ground, you know?
I suppose we should actually start, dealing basically. Then he's at least be on board of us trying to kill the thing and then leaving us alone. So.
Well, yeah.
So what's your actual name? If you don't want to be known by Katerina, at least.
It's Carlos.
Carlos. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Name's
meet you,
Marcus.
Marcus.
Glad we could come to an agreement.
Yeah. You seem pretty decent for a filthy infernalist.
I'm atheist, so.
Sure you are. Sure you fucking are.
Oh.
You know, he's very, very okay with letting you walk away and pretending that it was him all along that saved this town. He has zero problems with taking the credit here.
I have problems with him taking the credit with the Sabbat. I am a filthy infernalist.
So yeah, I'm assuming
so-
you're legit with the deal and I don't need to roll perception empathy or we don't need to make any
That was
contest.
the plan.
Okay,
It was
good.
to leave this fucking town.
Yeah, then you have a rare moment of honesty between vampires.
Rare moment of honesty. Okay, you guys want to come back in?
I thought we were leaving.
No, we're still just, docking in here as far as I know.
If he
We've
calls,
managed to
he
come
will
to a
come.
deal. We've come to a deal. Yeah. Do you wish to see about meeting the full party, or
Well, I would
What do you want to be
need
called?
though, since, I'm planning to eat my way down a few steps if I can. Wouldn't want to accidentally kill the wrong one.
the thin blood tries to eat Marcus? Marcus counterpossesses again.
You know,
Oh, jeez.
his soul would still count as an 8, I think.
It's definitely being worn away, though. You want to look at it that way. It is about the potency of the blood in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it is. But at the same time, Katrina went down a lot of steps for eating him. The gap is very narrow here. It would be extremely
it's not as
hard to
narrow
counter. Yeah. It's
I forgot that.
Yeah, she's at like
Like,
10th,
like-
or he's at like 10th effectively. She went down 4 steps.
Enough that counterpossession might be possible, but is actually very hard.
Yeah, it would be difficult.
It would be hilarious, though.
Though, you're on the do not eat list because you actually seem to have your shit together.
Yay!
Holy crap.
Whatever,
loud.
don't care. Sorry.
Don't
I was
worry,
moving
I'll
around,
adjust
it
it on
must have
my
gotten closer.
end a bit. But
Fair
yeah, I'm gonna split the
So-
video here and then we can move over to Jackal or meeting Beverly and having a threesome with 2 Malks.